What's going on, guys? Mike from FDT-TV here. Another disappointing result for Arsenal at the weekend against Burnley. We go again into the new week. We've got a couple of fixtures this week. This is the first one. It's up against Southampton and we're at home. Here we go. So as I said, guys, thanks very much for tuning in and checking out my preview of Arsenal versus Southampton. So disappointed and so pissed off about the result against Burnley. This isn't obviously just a roundup of the game or the disappointment that was against Burnley. This is looking ahead to see if we can stop the rot. I don't think we can. I think it's going to be a very, very tough game for us. We do have a couple of players, or we have a player back from suspension in Nicolas Pepe, but as we've seen from the weekend, we now have two suspensions in Granit Xhaka and Hector Bellerin. But I'll go into my team in more detail in just a second. So Southampton currently sitting in 4th and we are now currently sitting in 15th. It's our lowest position and the worst start to the Premier League, or worst start to the league since I think it was like 1959. In all honesty, I can't see us getting any better currently. I know that's really downhearted and quite possibly you get a few laughs about this if you're watching it if you're not an Arsenal fan. But honestly, I've never been so low being an Arsenal fan. Just so disappointed to watch the team. So as I said, Southampton currently sitting at 4th, flying high at the moment, and I think our results over the last couple of years have fared slightly in our favour. So we've had 3 wins, 2 draws and 1 loss against Southampton, but with the way things are currently, like I said, I just don't see it getting any better. It could be another opportunity that we lose out another 3 points at home. I don't know how much longer Mikel Arteta has under the current regime, and we could see ourselves falling into the relegation zone fairly shortly if things don't improve and the players don't get a rocket up their arse. So I'm just going to go through my team selection now. So let's just have a quick look. So as you can see, with the injuries that we have, with the injuries and the suspensions that we have, I've picked my team. This is pretty close to the team I had at the weekend, minus Granit Xhaka. So Granit Xhaka I didn't have in my team basically because he's been so poor recently. And in a way, it could be a blessing in disguise with him not being played on Wednesday against Southampton. So as you can see, we've got Leno in goal, Kieran Tierney, Gabriel, Rob Holding and Ainsley Maitland-Niles in for Hector Bellerin, who's currently serving now a 1-match suspension after picking up his thing against, or his 5th red card against Burnley at the weekend. We have, as I said, Granit Xhaka being missed now for 3 games due to his stupid red card against Burnley. So I've got Mohamed El Neni and Danny Ceballos. Danny Ceballos, I think, again, is a player who seems to be picking up a bit of momentum. When he does come on, he does try and change the game. And I think, given a run in the team now, we may see the best of him come out, which will hopefully keep Granit Xhaka off the team. I understand that we've also picked up an injury to Reece Nelson following, just recently, so he's not able to start. So I've gone for throwing Nicolas Pepe back into the starting lineup. He's looked pretty good in Europe. He's got a couple of goals, a couple of assists. So I'm hoping he can hit the ground running now that he's served his suspension and has proven himself in the Europa League team. Lacazette, I think was one of the more standout players over the last couple of games. Although we haven't scored, he's been in the right positions, been given some good service in, holding the ball up well, and I do think that he could make this role his own. It just needs to be a bit more positive and a bit more clinical, as does the whole team, in fact, when it comes to finishing. Saka, again, so positive over the last couple of games, and again, whilst we haven't scored, he's had a couple of chances himself, tried to create a few chances, not afraid to run at the players or run at the opposition, so hopefully we can get a goal or an assist from him. And Aubameyang, scored at the weekend, but unfortunately into the wrong net. It just seems to be the issues are being compounded on us at the moment, and for a team already low in confidence, that result certainly didn't help at the weekend. So onwards and upwards. I think this, like I said, it's going to be a tough game regardless. No, there's no easy games in the Premier League at the moment. I would like to see us actually get a result this week, and hopefully the 3 points, because we absolutely desperately need them. I just want to give a shout out actually to Tini and Gabrielle for actually coming out and sending messages to the fans and saying basically how poor that they are doing as players. It's not the manager's fault. It's something that the players need to address, and they need to start getting back to winning ways. And I think this will be not so much of a giant killing, but it will certainly be an upset for Southampton considering how well they're doing. I'm just going to throw in my FIFA 21 prediction. Like I said, over the last few weeks we've had the use of FIFA 21 to show what our current lineups will do against the team that FIFA predicts. So yeah, I'll just throw that in now for you. So there we go, guys. Slightly positive. Again, I know it's only it's a computer game. It's using the lineup that I predicted in the last section. Hopefully we can get that result and we'll keep a clean sheet. I don't see it happening. I do see Southampton causing us problems. But hopefully, you never know, coming away at 2-0 winners. I think that could be the result that kickstarts our season, if we get the result. So yeah, guys, that's my team. Thanks very much for watching. If you have enjoyed what you've seen, please hit that like and subscribe button for more content. We do have the podcast going out weekly also. We do have our previews which come out weekly as well. Obviously, due to the current pandemic, it's a little bit difficult to go out and actually do more footballing content. But we promise you, once this all goes, we will get out and start doing some more football content for you. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Right, guys, thanks for watching. Please hit that like button and subscribe. See you next time.